New now. We now have a new Miss Kansas crowned less than an hour ago. Miss Meadowlark Emily Rugg was crowned at the big event at Pratt Community College. The runners-up are Caitlin Andrist, Kirsten Stokes, Victoria Grace Pedruzzi, and Alina Chavez. 21 women competed in talent, fitness, evening gown, on-stage questions, and private interviews. Our own Michael Schwenke emceed that competition tonight. And earlier today, Miss Heartland teen Bella Andro was crowned the new Miss Kansas teen. 14 teams competed in talent, fitness, evening gown, on-stage questions, and private interviews as part of the annual Miss Kansas Teen Pageant. First runner-up is Miss Southwest teen Kennedy Thompson. Second runner-up is Miss Emerald City Kavaya Caminella, and third runner-up is Miss Juneteenth ICT Tiana Hardwell.